Okay, so there's this picture floating around, or article floating around. I'll post a link to the article. But the picture, I saw the picture first before I saw the article. And I'm sure you've seen it, but I'll pop it up right here for you so you can see it. This is the March statement for a food truck. Okay, it's not even a restaurant, it's a food truck. Nothing against the food truck guy. You know, he's doing his own thing, making his money, doing, you know, living the dream, you know. Got his own business. Good for him, okay? But anyway, this is his March statement from Grubhub for using their service, all right? So, as you can see, when you just look at it from a standpoint of you don't know how things work, you know, it looks just like this. This caption says it looks nightmarish. All right, it's not nightmarish. All right, so I mean, you see that, you know, he's done a little over $1,000. Okay, $1,042 in Grubhub sales. All right, and he ends up with about $376 at the end of the month. Okay, that on the surface looks bad. All right, but you have to remember, all right, Grubhub is providing a service for them. Okay, and this isn't just a straight Grubhub just taking all my money thing. All right, the commission fees. All right, go to Grubhub for advertising. All right, for integrating them into their system, so they can order through so you guys can order through the app. All right, place your order through the app, and it goes directly to the business, so they can make your food for you. All right, the delivery commission is if they choose to deliver. All right, so the regular commission would be just the whole Grubhub thing, and if the customer decides they're going to go pick it up. All right, the extra is for delivery, because us as drivers, we need to get paid. Okay, so like I said, the first part, advertising is a huge budget, okay, for people. Okay, huge part of the business. Okay, and I would say a lot of that commission fee is going to advertising and use of the system. All right, then obviously you have everything else in the background, okay, overhead and all that stuff. All right, that's all on there. The delivery stuff, you know, goes to the drivers. All right, there's more of a breakdown in that, but that's what it is. Okay, and then the processing fee. Okay, processing fee obviously is to process the payments. Okay, that goes to the bank. That's on everything. Okay, there's nothing irregular about that. Now the promotions, that is the biggest charge on here for that. Okay, promotions are not things that just Grubhub charges. He has to opt into them. All right, and if you read the article, which the link will be in the description, like I said, he has to opt into the promotions. Okay, that would be like somebody, you know, down the street putting up a billboard with your name on it, and just charging you for it, and just say, you know, you wanted to use the billboard every so often, so here you go. Or, you know, it'd be like Grubhub just, you know, Grubhub saying they can't just say, hey, we're going to give discounts to your customers, you know, but you get charged that amount. That's not how it works. They have to opt into the promotions. They have to approve the promotions. Okay. And on top of that, they have to prove all this stuff. Okay, they have to prove the commission fees and the delivery fees and everything else. Okay, so none of this is a surprise to this guy. Okay, he chose to do this, and if he didn't figure it out ahead of time, that's on him. All right. Now this is just Grubhub. This is not his normal business. All right, and unless he's only doing Grubhub, which I don't think he is. He could be, because he's a food truck. Who knows? He might not be getting a lot of business elsewhere, which is might be why he signed up for Grubhub, to get extra business. All right. So there's that, and then there's some order adjustments for $131 and some change. Yeah. So the order adjustments are usually add-ons. Okay. If the customer added stuff on, which they can do. All right. And usually the restaurant has to do that on their side, or Grubhub calls and gets it changed. So it's adjustments to the orders. All right. It should be clear cut there. All right. The rest of the stuff down there are credits, as you can see. All right. Those are credits. If you look up from the first line, okay, it's a total that he made, okay, before anything came out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The next 5 lines are all minus. Okay, that's what's taken out. All right. And then everything under that is a credit. All right. So for some reason he got some credits here. All right. So his bottom line total is $376 and some change. All right. Now that's for him using a service. All right. Probably most of that is delivery, because it seems a pretty high delivery fee. So if he's using a delivery service, all right, and he's only, he's lost like over $700 on there. Okay, like I said, part of that is promotions that he signed up for, and the rest of it is using the service. All right. Now, here's what nobody's thinking about. All right. If he hired one employee, let's just say he only does this, 40 hours a week, all right, period, okay, which obviously we know is not correct, all right. He probably has it 10 to 12 hours a day, like most restaurants, if not longer, and at least 6 days a week. All right, some of these local guys or small business will take Monday or Sunday off, just to recoup and whatever. So let's just, for shits and giggles here, let's just say that he does this 40 hours a week, okay? And by the look of this, if that's monthly, let's just say he doesn't, that's what he does, okay? That is not a lot of deliveries, all right? That is not a lot of orders, okay? For a month's worth of time. So now for a small business, that might be a good chunk. However, that is not a lot, okay? Most places do that on their normal, okay, normal days, all right, in a couple hours, okay, $1,000 in a couple hours. So he's not doing a lot of Grubhub. So that's the first thing you got to remember. He's not doing a lot of Grubhub. $1,000 is not a lot for total income. If you got to think, a pizza, just rough pizza, is going to cost you about $10. All right, just one pizza. Especially in Chicago, it's probably more, but we'll just say for $10, that's 100 pizzas, okay, in 1 month. All right, there's 30 days in a month, roughly. All right, so 100 pizzas in a month, that's a little more than 3 a day. That's 3 pizzas a day, 7 days a week. Okay, so we'll call it 5. We'll call it 5 pizzas a day on Grubhub. So I would hope, there's no way he's going to stay in business only selling 5 pizzas a day. So there's that. Okay, so now let's just say he does the same business with deliveries if he had his own delivery driver. All right, 5 pizzas a day. You only need 1 delivery driver for that, okay? But you need him on call all day long, so you need to have somebody there all day long. Now we'll go back to the 40 hours a week here, okay? 1 delivery driver making minimum wage, because drivers that work for pizza places make minimum wage. Plus they get a portion of a delivery fee, all right, on top of that. Okay, which would be extra income for him on top of that $1,000. All right, so let's say it's 5. That's 150. We'll call it 150 a day. No, 150 a month. Okay, and let's just say he charges $1 Now, we'll call it $2 because most people do at least $2. $2 for delivery fees. All right, now that income goes to him and not Grubhub. So we add $200 of that, so he's at $1,200, all right, for the month, because now he's getting the delivery fee. Let's say, okay, we'll say the driver makes minimum wage and gets half that delivery fee. Okay, that's a good guess, because I used to do pizza deliveries at a restaurant. So $7. I'm going to round it down to $7 an hour for minimum wage. I know it's a little more federally. So $7 an hour times 40 hours a week, and we're gonna just say it's 4 weeks to make it even. I'm not gonna do the math with 3-4 days. All right. So we're just gonna go with the 4 weeks, 28 days. All right. That is close enough to a month. All right. $7 an hour. All right. That's $280 a week, and that for 4 weeks accounts to $1,120. All right, so $1,120. All right, that he is spending in wages on that. So, and then you put in the 100 and what did I say? 150 pizzas a month for the delivery. 150 pizzas a month for delivery. Let's not even, don't even have to do that, but that would be an extra $150. That would be $1,270. All right, and you know, that's that. So let's just take that out. All right, let's take his $1,042. He's had to pay one driver just for 40 hours a week, okay, to cover that delivery, which means he's paying more for a driver to deliver his food than he took in. So therefore, he would realize that he is coming up negative every month to have his own employee deliver his food. Then he is, he's coming up negative every month. All right, he's paying more for an employee to work for him than he's bringing in for the purpose of that employment. All right, so if he wants deliveries, all right, he has two options. Okay, he can use a service. All right, or he can hire his own employee. All right. So now, if you take out those promotions, because he wouldn't have those promotions if he had his own employee, those promotions wouldn't be there. So that brings his total back up by $139. So now he is closer to $500, a little over $500. So he's about 50%. All right, he's about 50% profit. All right, on that. Maybe not profit because you got food costs and stuff, but overall, out of that $1,000, he is about $500 if you take out the promotions, because he would not have those promotions if he had his own employee. However, if he had his own employee, he would still be paying $1,120, $1,120 a month for his own employee, one employee for 40 hours a week. Okay, so now figure in the fact that he's not working only 40 hours and those deliveries come in all throughout the day. Okay, so you're gonna have to figure out another employee, 2 part-time employees, probably take that up to 60 to 70 hours a week total between the two or three employees that he has working part-time. All right, plus delivery fees, and then whatever tips the customers give him. That's obviously for the drivers, but which doesn't matter. So anyway, all right, he's going to have a delivery driver, just like every other pizza place, from 11 to probably 11, every day a week, at least 6 days a week. 12 hours times 6, it's a lot. Adds up to a lot more than $1,120. All right, so that $1,042 and that $376 he's making is actually better than what he would have if he had his own employee doing the work for him. So, I understand that it looks on the surface bad, okay? And I understand that's why they want you to call in and come pick up your own food. That's what the whole article is about. You know, they're saying that we are, Grubhub is raking them through the coals, but they're not. Okay? So you choose to have the service over having your own employees, and in all reality, he saved money. Okay? So, in case you were wondering how that worked, that's how that works. So, take that down, pass it around, and let everybody know that this whole article is bullshit. Peace out.